Hey guys, Michael Unce here. So today I'm going to be talking about my current goals on Runescape. So since February I've been runecrafting and runecrafting and runecrafting pretty much to try and get 50 mil XP. Um, and this is primarily because I need the money for 200 mil Slayer, which is also one of my future goals, pretty much since I've been playing old school. Um, and Another reason why I'm runecrafting, well, I had about 3 bill and I lost it, and I needed something like a really long goal to just keep me occupied, or else I'd probably quit. um, and when I first started runecrafting, I calculated it to be about like 1.9 bill, which I thought it would be like 200 mil extra for my Slayer. Um, and I don't really know why Slayer costs 1.7 bill. Like I just asked a couple of my friends, like, oh, do you know how much it would cost from, my XP to 200 mil? And they said 1.7 bill. No idea if this even factors in like drops or anything, just 1.7 bill. So I was like, you know what? That's a pretty reasonable goal. I think I can get it. Um, and yeah, I've just been runecrafting ever since. But not only did I lose 3 bill, and this is where I kind of messed up a little bit. Um, I also lost like 400 mil worth of gear, and when I first started runecrafting, that was like the first thing I was basically going for. Rather than focus on my cash stack, I would just try and get my gear back, and I made like on the OS Buddy notepad thing, I wrote like a list with like square brackets and an X in the middle to show if I have enough money for that item. And I did this for like 1 month or so to get like all my items, or like 2 months, I can't really remember. But I ended up spending like 400 million gear. I'm like, damn, I didn't realize that I lost that much in gear alone. And uh, now I realize like I'm kind of like 300 mil short on my rune crafting goal that's supposed to get me money. So yeah, um, I'm still really thinking if I really should still get 50 mil, because, well, for one, I've still been staking. I've won a lot from staking. I won more than enough that I actually technically don't need 50 mil XP, but I did set it as one of my goals, so I'm not really sure if I want to get it. I'm not sure, but uh, I started doing staking because I realized like I don't really feel like rune crafting for another like 10 mil XP, you know? It's, I haven't been rune crafting at my best. I basically rune craft anytime I can, so staking really helps a lot, and I've made a lot from staking. I basically turned 10 mil to 804 mil. And yeah, I've had a lot of ups and downs with staking, but it just always gives me the benefit of the doubt. And it's really weird because every time I win a lot of money, I realize, wow, that 3 bill I lost was really stupid of me, the way I staked. I basically lost it because I was doing um, like 500 mil stakes. So in a couple of stakes, I could have lost it all, and I did. And I decided to stake a lot of my gear just to try and make it back. And yeah. And now I was just thinking, like, should I keep runecrafting? And the one thing that's kind of annoying is that, on Crystal Math Labs, or CML, um, the EHP for runecrafting, like after 40 mil, you basically just your EHP from runecrafting turns into shit. And I don't primarily play for EHP, but it's definitely just one of those things that, ooh, what the fuck? That dude in full dragon and a whip is probably gonna be dead. Oh, well, what was I saying? Wow, I completely blanked out. Uh, Something about root crafting? Whatever. Um, but yeah, currently I have 1.5 bill. Actually, a little bit more, so, I pretty much just need like 150 mil. Um, and yeah, staking really works out for me. You know, I really see staking as like a little moneymaker. 'Cause all the times I've staked, and I mean all the times I've staked, you know, I've been staking for a I've put more hours into staking than probably a lot of my skills that I have on the game. And I gotta say, it's pretty big of the amount of time I put into it. And I've never, like, I've won way more times than I've lost. Like, and I'm talking about the times where where you lose like big amounts and you try to make that up again by staking. I've never been there, like, maybe only like once or twice. And I don't know what I do that's different from what other people say, but I have some staking friends and they keep telling me like the way you stake sometimes is pretty insane and you win a lot of money. And I do not even stake big amounts, which is pretty insane, I think. But yeah, these are pretty much my goals. You know, I'm still thinking if I really, is it really worth it for me to, you know, get rune crafting just to have more money, or, you know, like, I don't know, because it's one of those things where like you set a goal and then, you know, you just stop when you're like 10 mil XP away. I don't know. That's just, I don't know. That concept is weird to me, because when I usually set a goal in this game, I usually just get it, but I kind of have a reason to not really go for it. But I think I might go for 50 mil XP as maybe just a personal goal. Um, I might just grind out a couple of weeks and try and get as much XP. Because right now I'm just rune crafting anytime I have free time, and times when I can't play, I usually try and stake, and I basically win the amount of money I would have won, or I would have made rune crafting. And yeah. And I do not suggest staking, and I forgot to stamina. Rip. I don't suggest staking, cause honestly, it's just one of those things where if you put a lot of time into it, you kind of understand like when to put money in at the right time. And it's personally, I think it's kind of a skill. Well, not really. It's fucking 50-50. I'm not gonna act like I'm a guru of staking or some shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, it's been really good, and I honestly can't wait to slay. And all the money that I'm making is basically going to turn into just stuff for Slayer, I guess. Like, I really don't even know if I'm actually going to spend that much money on Slayer. I don't know. To me, 1.7 bill for 200 mil Slayer? I don't see it. I don't see it. I guess because I'm a pleb and the way I slay is pretty ridiculous sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys what my bank is like. So, as you can see, 800 mil and rune crafting. That's pretty much it. Just these two are like my bank pretty much, and bunch of gear. And that's the one thing with staking. It's very weird. Like I have times where, excuse me, whoa, just burped. I have times where I just feel like staking for fun. Like the other day, me and my friend were just chilling, and I was like, you know what? I'll stake a 30 mil. Cause like me and my friend just like fuck around sometimes, and we like test each other, and yeah, sometimes we go a bit crazy at the arena, but yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, these are my only 2 goals I really have on my account. I don't really know if what I'm gonna do after 200 mil, but I'll probably save that for another video. And I might make a follow-up video to, I don't know, maybe explain a few things. Anyways, peace.